Welcome back in, everyone. Fierce XP to our fresh start series in Tower Dominion. We're on episode 22, I think now. We're 20 for 21, still at 95%. That last one, we learned some lessons in that one. We went endless, which was really interesting. I'm glad that we did it, but it was long, and by the end, I was pretty worn out. I was worried that we were going to get to whatever, I don't know, wave, a lot more waves anyway. But we finally got busted at wave 56. And it was wild. It had 4 air signals, 4 howitzers, tactical fortress, maybe 3 different tank spawning things. I don't know. Our sturdy bunkers had like +8 range or something. It was awesome. So it was fun. It was definitely interesting. But what we learned was you cannot unlock new heroes in endless mode. You don't get credit. Like, you know, we had 4 howitzers, but we did not get the Master of Ordnance. So that's all good. We at least know now. But it was a long episode, so we probably won't be doing that going forward, at least for this series. We played as Luyabav. She smacked around some aliens with her mace. It was actually really powerful. It was interesting. I enjoyed that. But that means we are back to the Dragoons today. And I don't know, what about maybe playing as Agraft, the air specialist? Wonder if we'll get so lucky that we face off against the Kinaids, maybe the Krylos, him and his special Puma. It's going to be nice to not have the -1 range that we had in the last one. Back to normal here. Difficulty 4. And let's get at it. Okay. Corner piece. Sounds good. What are we going to do with that? Okay, probably this. Let's do this, get around to a T, and then I don't know. Now, we definitely want Agraft to be on a high elevation towards the front of the battlefield, so he may not get out right away, which would be kind of a shame. I better be able to cancel him. I just want to take a look here. So all anti-air, gain, and get some Pumas, okay. Infantry, and 2 Imperial Barracks. He gets +2 range. And this is all supply, it's not recon. Okay, Agraft and adjacent gain detection and 100% damage. That's big. Replace his weapon with a quad, 400% damage. And you can get some extra supply at the bottom one here. Oh, that's great. However, I don't know. I want him to really be featured here. So we may wait for him to get into the most primest of spots and when we've got supply to get his upgrades up. But for now, let's get some guns and we go. Really unique angle to this with him and his weapon there. Okay, advanced warning could be nice. Let's do that. We got a platform and we're going to continually get some platforms the whole way through. Solid. Let's get the officers' quarters down. Keep going here. If we wanted to keep 2 battlefronts, how would we do that? This is a little bit tricky, because I think, well, it would probably connect up here, but then we could elbow here and get back out, you know, into an isolated battlefront, and then this one could come up beside it, maybe? Because I wouldn't mind thinking about maybe having more than one. And here's a good example right here. There's a lot of doctrines that are based on number of battlefronts. Platforms cost 0. Interesting. With the threat reveal thing that we just got. Let's do that. We don't have any repair yet. That works. Okay. What would we do here? We could do that and then T, but that's not as sensible, probably. So maybe we just do this. Oh, wow. A gravity well on height 2, close to our entrance. Okay, well, we probably got to take advantage of that. Yeah, that looks good. Well, let's do that. I wonder if it gets it. I think it does get extra range being on elevation, but because I know that the turret does, but not certain. That's a pretty fun get right out of the gate there. I don't remember having one that close before. Okay, it's a good amount of supply. Also some valuable blueprints, though. I think we get the blueprints. And we sit tight. Let's go. We got a good amount of repair right now. I think 20%. Normally says right here. It's kind of weird. That's fine. Nice. Okay. That's a lot of recon. Let's do that. And we didn't get our recon upgrade yet. Forgot to do that. Elbow works kind of everywhere. I want to get this one down, I think, right away. Well, no. We better do this one. Keeps our options open in case we do just hook this. Now, given the fact that there's a gravity well, we may want to keep this side as a T rather than closing it off. Try to make use of this as much as possible. It's too bad it doesn't quite reach the other side there, but still useful. Let's get this online. Signal operator. Still don't have any guns, except for this little lone Mirador that has no upgrades yet. But our Grenadiers are doing the heavy lifting. It's actually the HQ, but you know. All right, plus 20%. It's a little measly. We only get up to 120 versus this. It's a pretty big bang for our buck. This is long-term investing. We're going to go short-term. Put a little in the bank. And we'll use that to, I think, get a Warwolf down. And we'll probably have more than one, so I'm not too worried about the placement there. Let's use that. Still have 8 tech. There's no worries there. This will really help with air units too. If we do end up having entry points that fly right over top of that, it'd be nice to get some discovery. But of course they got to tempt me with all of that supply. Both of these supply amounts look good, but I'm going to trust the discovery. T, let's just make it easy. We're going to do that one before we have to decide what we're going to do over here. Threat reveal. Metacris, an air unit, and also the camo. Okay. Huh. I wish that he had the option of being placed more than once. Then I wouldn't feel too bad committing to it. Because I really want to make him significant, and I'm not convinced of any of the areas yet. I mean, this is pretty good, especially if we're heading out this way, but I'm not convinced of that either. I don't know what's going to happen on this side. So... this is not bad, and he can get a lot of extra range, so we kind of know it's going to be on target because this is going to come around. So that's not bad. Or would we probably do that, though. That's better long term for wherever it's going to be heading out to. Well, we don't have to decide on that yet. That's okay. We do have one Puma, and if we put down a Graft, I think his first upgrade gives us 2 more Pumas. In some ways, it's probably not better, but I sort of like the sturdy bunkers as a solution to the Metacris. Ooh, structural network. Yes, please. I will take one of those. Well, that's pretty good right there. And it's on the backside. It's on the edge of what our map will be, so We're not worried about that. He's gonna just get the Vencedores right away. Two more waves. We need to have a camo solution too. We've only got 2 Miradors, so this one will get the detection. We still are not in great shape for that. This is a little tough here. We need the sturdy bunkers and the Metacris. The cost down would be great, but how about a retribution position? And we do need the Miradors. Okay, we're gonna roll this blank piece. Corner works great. How do we feel about this? Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna fight what's happening here and forcing 2 battlefronts. Really, what's looking like it'll make sense is both of these are heading out this way. So let's see where that takes us. We honestly could be in some serious trouble initially with Wave 10 because this is so close to our HQ. The Metacris are like impossible to stop. And we also have to get some detection down, producing very little supply. So it could get a little ugly. I mean, at least we got this guy up. He's awesome. But we can't take things for granted. We've had a couple of pretty close calls in terms of losses. Okay, simple stock is online. If we grab this, let's do that. Try to bank up a little bit of recon. Okay, I think we have to have a bit of detection back here. Let's do that. I want to save that spot potentially. This is just as good, I think. And we don't even have enough for detection. Okay, hopefully we live. Yeah, infantry. Needed that. Whoa, there's a lot of them. Oh boy. Okay, thank you, infantry. We still have 15% repair. Oh man, are we gonna lose here? Okay, we definitely need bunkers. We've already got a little bit of discovery. We could lean into that a little more. It'll be powerful in our next few tiles and then less and less powerful. Or local acquisition that gets us paid for those discoveries. Okay, let's get the discovery. Another blank. Corner works. And this one is a little rough. That's uncomfortable. Okay. Terrible spot, but I think we'll take that. Man, we really have to... I don't think we can put one there. Because we just don't have the money or the buildings. And we've only got one sturdy bunker with no support for it on this side. So I think we better do this if we know what's good for us. And hopefully survive it. We'll get the HP when we get it. Thankfully, our HQ has good guns for the Metacris. Ouch, ouch. Man, we need some supply. Or some HP. That would help too. Let's go from 23 to 32. That's better. And I guess we've got to do this, right? Do we? What are other options? We could do this. We're having trouble with everything, but the Deviscore in particular. Platforms are free. We've got some. Got one on threat reveal. We're going to have some more coming. Let's do maybe even one more. I mean, we're kind of in trouble here. Let's do this. And he's going to get the special, of course, as soon as we can. Oh boy. Okay. Not bad. Oh, we're going to recover some there. Probably needs sturdy bunker. Solid foundation is tempting. No, we've got to get this, I think. This could work. We really need to get this out. That's problematic. So we need a straight. Might have to settle. There we go. Nice. And that works good. Okay, this guy needs detection. That's for sure. That's about all we can do. But at least it buys us a tiny bit more time. The werewolf can get on target a little bit better. Our Miradors have such a hard time chewing through them. I mean, they can be slowed at least, but it's ugly. Come on. Oh no. We have no money. Supply, please. I mean, we have to, I think. We need some more guns. And we're almost, like, we're approaching a threat reveal here. And we have not, we have not been very graceful with the tier 1 foes. Okay. We need guns, right? And we can put guns on a couple of them. Let's do these two. He might get... Well, we're a long way off from the Vencedors. Okay, it's a little better, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. Ammo depot. Another way would be to get our HQ online. We need it to be more effective than it is right now. Okay. I would say let's do this and get this one connected up. We've got a couple of good buildings that we need to get on, but it's been hard to muster up the supply for it. Getting this wider would go a long way, but then again, if we get more HP, we don't have to really worry much, and we'll repair for more as well. So I'm going to trust this. We go from 3,600 to 5,100. Just gotta get a supply bump somehow. Kind of wish, you know, on one hand, I wish we had local acquisition because we would have gotten paid pretty big there. But on the other hand, maybe we don't see these if we didn't get the extra discovery. Oh boy. Okay. We're fine. Supply. I think it's more important than the recon here. Plus, this is already a lot of recon. We're not so worried about blueprints right now. Okay, that's good. And I think we can maybe get this. This is going to save us. It'll give us some breathing room for real. Okay, we don't have enough to get there. We're just shy. So if we do this. Yep. I guess it's the same either way. And then we're gonna do the tech, and now he's got +2 range, and happy days. It's gonna help a little bit. I'm not so sure about the mines, but so I don't think the medic... Well, it's good for the Devastator, actually. They'll hit the mines. Didn't even think of that. There's one waiting right at the entrance there. It's a booby trap. Yeah, get him. I'm not even going to give him the extra gun. Can't afford it. Ooh. Couple spicy nuggets. I'll take the supply production, and salamanders rarely disappoint. So we do a straight here. We can keep this hyper efficient and just then get this out as a standalone. Yeah. Okay, it might be time for A-Graft. This is about as prime as it gets, right? We built this so well for him with that spot. Now, oh, okay, we got a threat reveal. We got the Canids, so this is actually kind of useful. Also the Sanatropes, which is just awful. I mean, we need Durandals on this thing, but who can afford that? I might just leave him for now because we can't afford any of this, but he's going to do good, right? Does he have a good weapon? Probably. Awesome. Let's do it. I think I'm not so worried about the Knids. I think we've got a couple sturdy bunkers. We've got A-Graft. HQ is good, but those Sanatrope could be a problem. I mean, we do have Durandal. That was a little bit better supply production there too. Okay, let's grab this sturdy bunker, mortar. The mortar has detection. I should look to see where they were coming from better. But once we close this off, then we've got total choke point, and the salamander can go down and ruin everyone's lives. If you're an alien, that is, or an alien bug. Okay, we've actually got some money. What do we want to do here? I mean, this could get +2 range. Yeah, we're going to do that, because then the Sanatrope, no matter where they are around the base, and he's going to get the loader. Absolutely. I should have given a platform. That was... I might be getting worse at the game the more that I've played it. It's possible. We've made a good handful of bad decisions. Good mistakes. That's okay. Yeah, get him. Could probably speed that up a little bit. Okay, howitzer. This is a tough selection, which is a good thing. Howitzer back here is going to become magical. We could, at this stage early, be getting into our 3 howitzer requirement, or we get a zone command and maybe for once in our lives kind of fix this economy situation. We've been so poor all game. I'm tired of it. Got a lot of recon though. We're going to close that off. We have to. There we go. Nice. There's some supply production. It's perfect for a mortar. Do I put a... man. Did I put a platform there? You know what? I'm not going to have him learning. I'm going to have just improved sights with shrapnel. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, we did get a bump, like a pretty meaningful one in supply. It also went down because we closed battlefronts. But all of that is okay. Now, this final one, inconsequential of where we put it, really. Could it be on height 3 somewhere? No, not without a platform, and we're not going to waste that. So this is okay. And we're going to wait and see. We're going to see if we can survive. I wanted to at least have detection on this guy, though. I don't know if it was worth it or not, but... we don't have a lot of repair yet. We could get close support there eventually. Ooh, let's hit this thing. We want to get that production at the end of this turn. Up to 240. It's getting there. Okay. We don't have Warden Protocol yet, so this would save us some money right there. I feel okay about the number of blueprints that we have. Like, we got 2 Claymores, we got a Puma, we're going to get more Pumas when we upgrade him. Let's just get the supply. Yeah. Not scared of you guys. This thing? Do we do Warden? No, we can't even afford it. Well, I think we're gonna do advanced gear. I think this thing's gonna pay off. We should probably also, let's give him the anti-air. We got the Knids coming in. We also should probably get Vencedors on this guy. Okay, not bad. Oh boy. Okay, they're going down quick. It's good. Oh boy. Unfortunately, the Sanatrope are slow. We're gonna be able to get them. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, a full HP one. Infantry, HQ. Yeah, you guys got them. It's a little close, but see, we generated barely any supply there. That was a bummer. I think we need the supply and the platform. That's a pretty easy choice. We got a straight piece. Wow. Okay, that's good. We could get a Durandal maybe up there. Get this thing active. Well, actually, same with the Puma. This is a really good spot. What were we weak to, though? It's definitely the Sanatrope. We don't have anything that's a heavy hitter. We are planning to get the Salamander down, which at the moment is going to be like right here. I mean, it'll be good, but we don't get synergies happening that way. We don't even have any bastions because these are a couple of really good spots for them, so we'll have to watch out for that. This is also really good. Should we do this? Yeah, you know what? I forget we were even, maybe a Puma, but that's too expensive. Let's just get Vencedors on here. Gotta find ways to get more powerful. I mean, this guy could have Veteran at the very least. What's he hitting? He's already over 100. He's doing really well off the ammo depot, so I am kind of tempted to give him the ups, but let's just leave it. We're generating very little income right now, so let's hang on to what we've got. This Warwolf turned out to be a pretty bad position. We've got simple stock. Actually, I wouldn't even mind deleting them and just putting one here next to the ammo depot. Might be worth it. I mean, he did okay here, but he's kind of back out of the way. Advanced Mirador. I think we don't have any more Durandals left, so I'm kind of tempted to go that way too. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think I want to keep simple stock for right now. So, oh no, this is tech. Shoot, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Is there an Imperial Barracks opportunity? Yeah. Right here. We've got a good number of platforms. Actually, this would also... No, not really. Yeah, that would work well right there. Okay, let's do that. I do want to get one of them... they're good against air, especially once you get them fully upgraded, and this is obviously a pretty prime corner. Let's see how that does. I am going to hit up the Vencedors. So we should probably get Warden on him. I mean, with the tech on him, not going to throw that away. It's a good failsafe. If they do get in deep like this, look at his rate of fire. It's so amazing. And dealing high damage too, 126. Frontline trench. That's interesting. I like that. Oh my goodness, we're one recon away from getting Rec Ops 2. That's dumb. Do we want the entry points? Okay, we can roll once. That's fine. There's a lot of elevation there. Neutra building. Like to see it. And we could actually put this here, and then a Puma could be beside it. And this already hits all the entry points because nothing can spawn. Well, Sanatropes can. But this is going to continually get longer, so it'll always stay relevant. But I like this, you know, it gets the 20% bump in damage, plus 5% because of one of these buildings here. But I think that's a great spot. Did he get the Pensador? Yeah. Might be worth getting solid foundation on him eventually. Really like that barracks location. Yeah, mortar. Did 3 grand. All those Sanatropes are going to take a while to go down. we probably should put a Durandal back there. Oh man, another one of both. Okay. It's going to be, I think, the Salamander. He was in first place by like double. They're kind of just a broken building. Let's do this. Closer to the bottleneck, plus another prime spot for a Puma. The Pumas are going to be important, of course, and they'll get +2 range with target acquisition or target painting or something. It's nice. And then we can also slow them right here, right next to them. Oof. Now, first we're going to get this. We don't care about that. We do need... I think we got to have a Durandal back here. We're struggling against the Sanatropes that get there. But we're pretty safe up in the main channel now. We're safer anyway. But once they get back up into here, it's a little slow going. If we get the underground train, would do really well. That might be one of our... Wow, we got a lot of supply from that one. Okay, light mortars, right? Get some detection. Might go a long way. Oh man, we got 1 reroll. Do we do that? No, let's work on a loop here. I don't want to take the risk of a blank. And we don't mind a potential loop. Next, we can do like a T or an elbow or whatever. We don't have any bastions yet, but I'm okay with that. I think these would do really well. And we're also going to slow them. It's just going to take a minute with the frontline trenches. So this is going to become awesome. But I did keep talking about that we want a Durandal back here. It's perfect range right there. I think we will give him the damage. I hate to see it, but we will. I mean, that was 600 HP. That bloody hurts. Okay. Lots of money. What do we do? Let's get these guys learning and dropping bombs nice and quick. He can also do that. I think it's probably better than bastions, to be honest. I'm you know I'm a fan. Okay, this can go down so we don't forget. We just have to wait a little bit to get the proper stuff on it. We still have simple stock, fortunately. Let's get some Pumas down in these prime locations. It'll be anti-air. And this guy needs to get to target painting. Wave 25, this could be a little dicey. Okay, let's work on this. I know it's mid-round, but we're going to grab Sanction Cannon. Decimation, that's fun. And Puma is safe. Okay, and the reason being, we're also going to grab Underground Train. Now at 14k. We weren't in big danger there, but, you know, you can get a wake-up call on Wave 25 sometimes. So I like that. Negotiation. That's a lot of supply right there. Do we have enough blueprints? Are we being irresponsible? No, it looks pretty good. We're going to get a threat reveal next turn, and then we'll get a couple more platforms even, which is also great. We got target painting, so now he has quite a net. Let's give him a little damage bomb. And I'm almost tempted to give him tech, but why don't we check out him? We've been sleeping. I'm sorry. Agraft and adjacent get detection. Okay, you know what? This might be really important on the threat reveal, so we're gonna wait. This guy, though, can have blazing and target, and another Puma with super range. And I think he's just going to get the quads. I mean, they certainly don't need the tech. Beautiful. Yeah, these Pumas are going to eat good. I think the mortars will eventually too. Obviously they're not going to perform that well against the Canids. It's kind of a bummer, but it'll take care of them, the Metacriss. And just about everything else. We're generating great supply though, not only per turn, but also just the enemy types now, where we could consider a cruiser cannon, as I was just talking about that. Yeah. Right? I mean, that's a good way to maybe lock up a round. This is the perfect tile. This is exactly what we wanted. That's a great neutral building. The discovery, by the way, that we picked earlier is paying, I feel like. It's treating us well. We want to get this active. But what building? I mean, it's got to be a Puma, probably. Let's get it elevated a little bit. We're only going to do one. Right? Let's think about what else. Obviously a sanction cannon. That's pretty good. Well, this feels pretty prime, but what else would we be saving it for? Let's do that. And also we get the data collection will do pretty well. The Canids can be slowed. That's all good. Let's get slowed on this guy. We forgot to. Oh, we didn't even know this. We gotta wait for troop support too. There we go. The slowing is going to be part of the answer of us shoring this up a little bit. We should probably just get payload on him. And he's not going to get Blessed Machine. I mean, both of these are a bit of a shame because you're not going to have big clusters of enemies that far back, I would hope. Another ammo depot. We could juice up the HQ another round. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know for sure if we'll do it on the HQ, but by the way, it's Calyptus and Taurus, so high HP. The retribution position is going to probably play an important role. I don't mind that. Or is that too unaggressive? Should it be more in this kill zone? Probably, eh? We do have some platforms. It's a pretty good spot. Let's do it. And then we can even put one up here. We could ammo depot all of this. What would we put up there? I mean, it'd be a Puma, I guess. That doesn't really help us with the tier 3, but we don't even have any buildings that can help us with tier 3. So let's do that. This is quite the air kill zone. Yeah, it's good. We've got a cruiser missile that's doing pretty good on the heavier units. Okay, A-Graft. We know that we don't need detection, so we can do target finder. And, I mean, I kind of like the custom quad barrels. Even for the Taurus and the Calyptus, he would still do just incredible work, I think. Oh, another frontline trench. That's nice. Let's do that. Corner. It's beautiful. Another good building. Can't quite get a claymore there, which is a bummer, but we can get something else. That works nicely. And I mean, really, we did it for the HP. We're almost up to 20k, but it'd be kind of silly to put this back here and not put the vent stores on. And let's at least have him be productive, right? Now here, what were we doing? Why did we just halfway do this? Oh, we were waiting to see how many towers or how many platforms we wanted. Now we could do this instead, and I think we will. See if we can get to overcharged ammunition. I'm almost tempted with the rate of fire. Now, he could get the cybernetic. We haven't used any tech yet, really, or not for a while anyway. We got 6 left. But this might be what we do. I want overcharged, and the cybernetic will give him 100% rate of fire. So he'll go from 0.6 to 1.2 or something like that, I think. We still have an ammo depot, but I'm just sitting tight. And for this guy, I would like data collection, I think. Getting the extra rate of fire. And then sanctified shells, of course, but we're okay. Let's wait a minute. New enemies next wave. We're gonna have exactly enough to do data collection, potentially. Ooh, they're getting deeper than usual. If all else fails, I will ammo depot the HQ again. And maybe by this Warwolf isn't the worst idea either. Ooh. Okay. I often don't go this route. But we've got some big upgrades we want to do, right? We want to do overcharged ammunition. We might want to get the retribution done. We got the sanctified sanction cannon versus a second sanction cannon, of course, would be good, right? I mean, he's performing pretty well, but this is the wave. Man, what is 20% on this? It is it's about 600 supply almost if we were to spend it all. Not quite, maybe 500 versus a sanction cannon. We could put another one down. No, you know what? Against the enemies we're facing, I don't know if we need a second one. We'd almost just be better off getting this all the way up. So let's think about this first. I really want to get the slowed effects. So let's do this. The recon will be cheaper here for data collection now, which is nice. Let's get that. And we can get sanctified shells. We're going to do that. This is going to get further out. It's great. Now, this guy, we want the damage, not worried about the air. And this will stay active until the end of this wave. So we still have a bit more time. Oh, the custom quad barrels, that would have been also interesting, but okay, I think that's about all we can do. The frontline trench, we want to get it down, but there's not a great spot yet, and we're out of money kind of on both sides. We could do, I might do close support. It's going to get a big jump here, more damage. Just before I forget, just knock that out. Up to 24k. That's like a full tourist hit. Yeah, go ahead. It's okay. We could just tank you. Just one of you, though. The rest of you need to die. Well, I sure hope we have some guns back here that can do stuff. Okay, can I have Durandals, please? Are we gonna make enough? We might be dead here. Oh my goodness. Please don't turn. Please don't turn, any of you. Okay. Here's a wake-up call. Holy smokes, they got deep. Okay. What do we need? We need everything, right? What is gonna stop them better than what just happened? Sanction cannon being on target longer. This space is really important that we just did there. That's part of it. This might be a candidate that'll work okay for slowing there. We don't have any big guns, so you know what? Our only saving grace probably is Durandals on this with another ammo depot. We've got the tech. Okay, we're gonna focus on the tech first, because even with the guns that it's got, it can do a bunch. We want the extra output, even though it's more expensive. So it's getting better, and the Durandal will get him out to about this corner. Okay, that's our only hope. We can't even put down Durandals. got one platform. Can we get a claymore down? I mean, that would help to break some shields. That's a lot of Sanatropes. Oh, actually we could, couldn't we? Now we're saving up for the Durandals, but... Ooh, Calyptus too. We gotta break these shields sooner. Oh boy. Hope they give off a lot of supply. We're not gonna be able to get it in time. It's okay, we got a lot of miniguns that are just wearing them out. This is not super good right now though. Okay, damage per battlefront. That's interesting. Division relay is exactly what we need though. We were just talking about it. I want to make sure, what is this? This is, right? 111, and we need one platform, which we have. So division relay for the win, but we also need Durandals. Or do we break the shields quicker? And then the Durandals are slightly less critical. I mean, also, it'd be more ideal to be breaking the shields up here. And that would get a lot of them before they get to the Salamander and getting hit by the Retribution and all that. I think it's actually a better call, right? And I don't want them getting as deep as the HQ. So there was a lot of shields coming through there. So I feel like this is important. We're gonna do that and hope that we are good. Where can this go? There's a 3 spot. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's try and save up. Yeah, shield down. I mean, the Sanction Cannon should be going off, should be doing a lot. Not quite as many shields getting through, still some. But this is going okay. Couple tourists. Oh, there's a lot of tourists. Oh, we're close, come on. Oh my goodness. Kill that Sanatrope. There we go. Yeah, take that. Oh my goodness. All right, no problem. Never worried. Okay, gain 2 frontline trenches. For each trench, all frontline trenches gain 25 damage. Cool. We also need recon to make them work. How'd the Retribution position do? Pretty good. 5th, 17k. Division relay, 26. That's great. Okay, if we had frontline trenches, where do we put them? They have to be on ground 0. It could go up here, slow some down. Or back here. It's not too bad. Here? No, well, okay, let's grab a couple. And I think it's worth well, I mean, it's going to hurt our frontline trenches, but I think it's worth just pushing this out. We really need it. I'd love to get some claymores. Potentially. I mean, we've got a couple. They can do really well with the enemies and circumstances we're facing, all that. This is going to be a good spot, I think. We've got some platforms. So we got our threat reveal, the final wave. Hatching eggs emerge from the ground during the final wave. Okay, sure. I mean, eggs don't sound threatening. It's fine. Okay, multi-pulse and probably frag launcher. We've got a lot of Pumas around there already. Nice. Come on, bust up them shields. We can get this guy down. Let's do that. Get another one down. Ooh, we got one more. He can go up here. They might actually start doing some serious damage. Maybe not. It was 20? Kind of surprising. Well, they did. I kind of stopped watching closely at the end there, unfortunately, but that Taurus died up here. I don't think they made it too far past this intersection, which is a lot better. Encouraged by that. Maybe is there a bastion spot? Yeah, in this ground 0-1, I like it. Okay. He's gonna go here. He's gonna bust up some shields with a huge rate of fire. We gotta wait for that. It's been a struggle for the supply all game, that's for sure. This Bastion, I think, is going to do really well right here. Once he's upgraded. So, like, next wave, final wave. But this was good. Again, they didn't get as deep. The extra space is really helping us. It allows all these to maximize. Yeah, it was good. How far does the Sanction Cannon reach? Just about to the edge. Too late for another zone command. Probably just take that supply. That sounds good. I don't know what to make of eggs. Is that gonna be bad? Ooh, bonus to shields, eh? Yeah, I don't know if we can afford to put something there. Even a Mirador. Okay, Agraft, we didn't even get him everything, but we're not gonna be able to afford that, so whatever. That was a complete waste of money that I just threw at that. Oh man, I'm panicking, that's all. Retribution, I think we gotta have a little bit more support closer to the HQ. So this looks awesome. We've got the Warden Protocol with the extra range. We've still got 2 tech. Probably a good idea to reinforce those Durandals back at base. Maybe also a good idea to have medium mortar. This looks good, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Get some good splashing going on. And he can have... Ooh, he can have the tech. Yeah, let's do that. And get on him way up here. And we've got a little bit of recon, so let's figure out maybe this guy. Yeah, we'll do him. Actually, we can do a couple of them if we wait. Like, we need the recon and we're not going to generate more, so we can do 2 of them with slow. We just have to wait for the supply. Oh, here comes the eggs. I don't even know what that is. They were all dead. Come on. There we go. Nice. This one is going to be too late. Should probably give barrage to him, but let's do this. We're going to use up that recon. Slow is very good. What's the mortar doing? Nice. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I don't know what's up with those eggs. Like, that's the scary feature of this final wave, and it's like you just see one little blip of an explosion and it's gone. I'll take that. We did it. Plus 25 supply production. Buildings adjacent to HQ gain +1 range. 2 really good ones. It's because we're playing still some of these heroes for the first time, so we're going to continue to get at least a few more valuable ones as we close the distance towards the end of the series. HQ in first place, that cruiser cannon thing kind of stole the show. That really carried us. And then those salamanders, I mean, I had a feeling that when we got those early, that it's a showstopper. They're so reliable. When you get them in the right bottleneck. And the Sanction Cannon, we only had 1, but we got them up to Sanctified Shells and just performed great. That was awesome. There's a graft way down here. You got 50,000. Well, you did your best. We didn't exactly make the most of them, but I was kind of holding out. I wanted to try to make sure that I gave myself options. We put them in a prime location for sure, but I mean, it was also the case that nothing really got back that far except for eventually the Taurus. But anyway, we got her done. What is that? 20 for 21 or 21 for 22? I forget. But we're still looking towards getting some heroes down. You know, before this episode, I caught the end of the last episode and went to the endless mode. But right before the actual victory at wave 35, I did a quick count on the doctrines, and I think we were at like 28. So I need to try to keep a closer eye on that. And we could have, if we were aware of it, made a couple selections at the end that were like guaranteed we got it. We would have unlocked Staff Miguel. So sooner or later, one of these times, we will get him unlocked. For now, I've just been focused. We still have to get the purple badge on some of them, right? So that's the task at hand, while we organically still get some of these worked towards, like total number of wins, the supply. But we'll get there. We'll get them done. Appreciate you guys joining as always. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.